I'd like to welcome the Minister here today. It is a very difficult topic that we have today. As you can see from everyone in the House, with the exception of Senator Craughwell, it's all women. And you realise how important this is, this actual situation for women, for young women and babies. For me, I come from East Galway, so Tuam would be the one that's very much in my mind, Tuam and Glenamaddy. And the impact in the likes of rural, extremely rural areas back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, when you're dealing with a society that was extremely conservative, with a society which had an awful lot of importance given to the Catholic Church, which wasn't balanced in terms of rights for women and children. I very much welcome the debate that we're having today. I think cross-party, we very much understand the importance of what you're doing, Minister, but also the necessity for further legislation in relation to access for people who wish to have access, but very much understanding the confidential nature that needs to be protected for those names and people that were also going before. I was very fortunate and very privileged at Galway County Council as a councillor last year to receive testimonies from the Tuam mother and child homes. So there were a number of speakers that came there. So we had children who had gone through the process, children who had been illegally adopted. We had people speaking who had worked with the historian Catherine Corliss, as has been paid tribute here today. Catherine is a champion. Catherine is a champion, and she's been paid tribute by NUI Galway as well as a person of note in Galway. She discovered and worked tirelessly to ensure that the records of those children were brought forward, and worked with the Commission, I believe, as well. I suppose what I would like to ask is that the vigilance that's required now from your department in something that is so sensitive, it's so important, and I hope that it will take one of your priorities. You have many competing priorities, I know, in your department, but that you will be able to come back to us, and as our other colleagues here have requested, that there will be easier access for those in terms of further information or for illegal adoptions. I suppose when I was in Galway County Council, we were all speaking here, and we don't have any of the people that are involved, but it was so emotional. And, we had 39 councillors in Galway County Council, and of that, 7 are women. And I'm not saying that it doesn't impact on men too, but I must admit, as a young woman growing up in, East Galway, at a very young age, you very much understood the impact of having a child at a very young age in a very strongly conservative Catholic society. I very much am happy that it is a different society that we live in today. Yeats spoke about how Ireland was no country for old men. But to be honest, Ireland was no country for women, for mothers, or for babies. And I think that really has to be taken into account. So, Minister, thank you very much. It is a very important topic. It's one that I even don't feel qualified to speak about, to be honest. But just thank you very much for your time. Thank you.